All right, what's up, y'all? So this video right here is just a follow up on my most recent video about the Justin Tucker kick. Now I'm looking at an interview he had with what's this guy's name? Pat McAfee, I guess you would say McAfee or something. Pat McAfee. Okay. So that's his name, and he's doing an interview with him, and Justin Tucker basically talking about everything that went down in the process of the kick and all of that. But it's a couple of things interesting that I picked up on. So without further ado, I'm gonna pick through these parts of the video and I'm gonna show you what I found. So this is the first part, right? Let's go back a little bit. Let's see if I can find this. All right, let's look. All right, let's listen.
Game-winning field goal snap.
Hey, here we go, Nick. Here we go, Nick.
Perfect strike. 12 o'clock laces. Sam Cooke is Sam Cooke. He
The GOAT.
just nails as always. And then we joke about it, but the ball can just sit up there for forever, and the ball could kick itself.
Okay, now that excuse me. That's the first thing I noticed him saying is we joke about it, but the ball can pretty much just sit up there and kick itself. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, okay, the ball can't kick itself. You kick the ball. So if the ball can just sit up there forever, I would think that would mean there's other forces being applied to the kick, or whatever way the object is being thrown or projected. There's something else pulling that ball, because he said the ball can just sit up there and kick itself. You notice he's kind of looking off to the left, so it could be a sign of maybe deception or whatever, or some type of deceiving. But anyway, him saying that the ball can, let's run it back.
The GOAT.
Just nails as always. And then we joke about it, but the ball can just sit up there for forever, and the ball could kick itself.
All right, so yeah, that part doesn't make sense to me. For you to say a ball can kick it, the ball can just sit up in the air and kick itself? That to me implies to me that there's other forces being applied to the ball being kicked after the kick. I mean, so that's the first thing I recognize, which is why I said that kick may be rigged. But here's the second thing he said. I think it's right around here. Yep. Listen to this part.
Right place, right time. And I found a little bit of. It's just a matter of I happen to be in the right place, right time, and I found a little bit of divine intervention somewhere in there to just get that ball to go. But
all right, so he said he found some divine intervention and something to get that ball to go. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to what book Pat McAfee holds up. He holds up a book called The Alchemist. Now, what are the odds that he would just have this book on hand when he's talking to Justin Tucker about this kick? What are the odds? I mean, out of every book, I promise you, he's read plenty of books, I'm pretty sure. What's the odds that he would have a book called The Alchemist held up or on hand when having this interview with Justin Tucker? So he holds that book up. So if you go look up the word alchemist, it says a person who practices alchemy, or a person who transforms or creates something through a seemingly magical process. A magical process. The same thing as that kick. We see it as magical because it's like, how did he kick it that far? And my whole thing is, if it's a person who transforms or creates something through a seemingly magical process, it almost seems that if that person didn't have their hand in it, it wouldn't have went down. So that's just odd to me. How he's talking about divine intervention and all this stuff, and Pat McAfee holds this book up and called The Alchemist. And then before that, he said, we joke about it, but the ball can pretty much sit up there and kick itself. That doesn't make sense to me. You kick the ball. The ball isn't kicking itself. The ball obviously will project for a while. Once you kick it, it's gonna flip a lot of times when you project the ball a certain way off the kick, it will travel further based on your projection of the ball. But it's got to come down after some while. It can't just keep going because it wants to. It can't just say, I'm going to go further. No, that's not how it goes. You kick it to the highest of your ability. But at the end of the day, you only have so much strength in your leg. And once that strength is gone, it's gone. Well, once you use it, that kick is only going so far. So this is just like part 2 of is Justin Tucker's kick rigged? You know, do I think it's rigged? Yes. It's highly favorable for yes, in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because that kick is almost from 70 yards out. That's damn near close to a kickoff. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't think that that kick was truly a genuine kick. It didn't involve any kind of alchemy, that is. But anyway, that's just part 2. I thought I would look up something. I just now looked this up, so it's nothing like I've been looked at this. I literally just looked this up to see if there was like an interview, and this is what came up. So yeah, man, Justin Tucker, the Alchemist, and like I said, I'm a Ravens fan, and I saw somebody comment on my video said, well, you must not be a Ravens fan because you would watch the games or something, or you would watch every game from start to finish, and I'm like, I don't think that's what makes you a fan. You know, I don't think you have to literally apply. You don't really have to apply yourself to a fan base. I mean, I don't think that's the case. But anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know y'all thoughts. This is just part 2. And yeah, till next time, I'm out.